All right, let's jump right in. 743 minus 197. Quick, what is it? For most of us, hearing a problem like this immediately triggers a total mental block. We try to visualize carrying the 1, borrowing from the tens column. It's a mess, right? And we usually just end up reaching for our phones. But stick with me here, because by the end of this explainer, you'll be solving this exact problem in your head in literally seconds. Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're fundamentally transforming how we handle everyday arithmetic. We're diving into a brilliant, highly practical shortcut straight out of architectural arithmetic. And no, we are not memorizing endless tables today. We're looking at a completely different perspective on numbers that actually makes mental math kind of fun. So, the secret sauce to this whole system is a central rule, the sutra of this approach. It all revolves around addition and subtraction using what we call number partners. Every number has a partner, and that partner gives a specific deficiency from a multiple of 10. Now, deficiency is really just a fancy way of asking, how far away is this number from the nearest nice round multiple of 10? You actually see this pattern pop up everywhere. Look at 9. It's deficient from 10 by exactly 1. 8 is deficient by 2. 7 by 3. But, this doesn't just work for single digits. Take 27. Its nearest round multiple is 30, so its deficiency is 3. Or 68. The nearest multiple of 10 is 70, making the deficiency 2. These simple little gaps are absolutely crucial. They're the literal keys to unlocking ultra-fast mental math. Okay, let's see how this builds into a ridiculously easy way to add numbers. Because once you spot these deficiencies, you completely eliminate the absolute worst part of mental addition, which is carrying digits in your head. Instead of adding a messy number, we're just going to add a clean, round number and then make a tiny, easy adjustment at the end. Let's look at a concrete example. Say we're adding 47 and 9. Normally, 7 plus 9 is 16, carry the 1. Yeah, it gets complicated fast. But using our new method, 9 is just 10 with a deficiency of 1. So to add 9 to 47, just add 10. That gets you to 57. Then subtract that deficiency of 1 and you smoothly land at 56. Add 10, take away 1. It's just a beautifully simple two-step dance. Now, what's genuinely amazing is how seamlessly this logic scales up for much larger multiples. Let's try 472 plus 90. Well, 90 is really just 100 with a deficiency of 10. So adding 90 just means adding 100, which instantly gives us 572, and then taking away 10 to land perfectly on 562. You've literally bypassed the tens column entirely and solved a three-digit addition problem in a fraction of a second. All right, now it's your turn. Here's a quick practice exercise to try in your head right now. What is 56 plus 29? And hey, don't stack the numbers in your head. Think about the nearest multiple of 29 and what its deficiency is. Apply that to 56. I'll give you a second. And there it is, 85. So how did we get there? Let's do one more addition example just to really lock this in. Let's add 48 and 27. 27 is super close to 30. It has a deficiency of 3. So step 1, take 48, add 30, and you're at 78. Step 2, subtract that deficiency of 3. 78 minus 3 is 75. You're basically turning complex addition into incredibly simple rounding and a tiny subtraction. But wait, it gets better. We can flip the script entirely. We can use these exact same number partners and deficiencies to make mental subtraction an absolute breeze. If addition meant adding the big round number and subtracting the deficiency, well, subtraction is just going to follow the exact opposite logic. For subtraction, you literally just reverse the flow. Check out 42 minus 9. 9 is very close to 10, with a deficiency of 1. So to subtract 9, we just subtract 10 to easily hit 32. But since we took away 1 too many, we have to add that deficiency of 1 right back. 32 plus 1 gets us 33. It is so much easier than borrowing from the 4 to make the 2 a 12, right? So the core takeaway here is that taking away a difficult number is really just taking away a slightly larger, rounder number, and then adding the difference back. Think about 81 minus 8. 8 has a deficiency of 2 from 10. So we take away 10 from 81, landing at 71. Then just add the 2 back in. Boom, instantly we have 73. Now that you've got this tool under your belt, we can finally return to that deeply intimidating arithmetic problem from the very beginning of this explainer, 743 minus 197. Armed with our new understanding of number partners and deficiencies, this absolute monster of a problem is about to look incredibly tame. Here is our ultimate advantage.
Instead of the traditional nightmare of borrowing across multiple columns, we just use our number partner translation. 197 is extremely close to 200. In fact, it has a deficiency of exactly 3. So instead of a complex subtraction, the problem literally just becomes subtract 200 and then add 3 back.
And the execution is just flawless. 743 minus 200 is 543. That requires almost zero mental strain. Then you just add that deficiency of 3 back to the total, giving you a final, beautiful answer of 546, calculated purely in your head. No pencil, no paper, and for sure, no calculator needed. Recognizing and using deficiencies is a massive game changer across all aspects of arithmetic. It fundamentally changes the way you look at numbers, turning awkward, jagged digits into smooth, manageable round numbers with just tiny little adjustments at the end. So I leave you with this. How often are you going to use this newfound superpower today? Next time you're at the grocery store or splitting a dinner bill, are you going to reach for that screen or are you going to trust your number partners?